Buying a home without credit, legal pathways and practical humor. 1. Introduction. The conventional wisdom proclaims that a credit score is the golden ticket to home ownership. Yet, this belief is more myth than law. Modern lending alternatives allow individuals to bypass the all-powerful FICO score and still secure a home. 4 principal pathways dominate this discussion: non-traditional FHA credit, rent-to-own arrangements, owner financing, and credit union or community programs. Each path demonstrates how law and finance occasionally conspire to surprise us, sometimes even favorably. Footnote. This section introduces the idea that credit scores are not the sole determinant in home ownership. 2. FHA and non-traditional credit. The Federal Housing Administration has quietly acknowledged that humans pay more than Visa bills. Lenders may now consider rent receipts, utility statements, and even subscription payments as evidence of reliability. Thus, an applicant's devotion to Netflix may prove as persuasive as an immaculate credit report. The key lesson: late rent payments are no longer invisible, they are the new Exhibit A. Footnote. This section shows how FHA rules broaden acceptable evidence of payment history. 3. Rent-to-own programs. Rent-to-own structures resemble extended test drives, except the car is a house and the salesman never leaves. Tenants apply a portion of monthly rent toward eventual purchase. No initial credit check is required, although punctual payments remain critical. While the program sounds revolutionary, it is essentially old wine in a new lease. Prove consistency, acquire equity. Footnote. This section explains how rent-to-own programs allow gradual transition to ownership. 4. Owner financing. In this scenario, the seller transforms into the bank, an arrangement that is as old-fashioned as it is effective. Payments go directly to the homeowner, often without interest or credit scrutiny. The unavoidable caveat: a down payment is usually required. Thus, while credit may be unnecessary, savings discipline is still the law of the land. Think of it as monopoly rules applied to real property. Cash up front speaks louder than a 3-digit score. Footnote. This section describes owner financing as a direct buyer-seller financial arrangement. 5. Credit unions and community programs. Credit unions and local housing initiatives are frequently overlooked. Yet these institutions often demonstrate flexibility absent in large banks. Many programs offer down payment assistance or accept alternative documentation of financial stability. Federal and state grants further supplement these opportunities, although applicants must still demonstrate reliability. The cautionary note: no credit check does not translate into no requirements. Bureaucracy, after all, remains undefeated. Footnote. This section highlights the role of community-based lending and grant programs in home ownership. 6. The practical realities. Home ownership entails more than securing the deed. Utility deposits, appliance purchases, and hidden costs can undermine even the best planned transactions. A higher credit score still reduces these burdens, particularly through lower deposits and favorable financing for essentials. Interest-free appliance loans may sound appealing, but deferred interest clauses are financial traps disguised as gifts. The rule is timeless: if you cannot pay it off before the balloon inflates, prepare for financial altitude sickness. Footnote. This section addresses the hidden financial obligations beyond the purchase itself. 7. Conclusion. With rents climbing and lending practices tightening, these alternative avenues offer practical hope to many families. The legal and financial landscape shows that home ownership is not exclusively reserved for the credit-blessed. By leveraging FHA alternatives, rent-to-own agreements, owner financing, and community support, buyers may step into ownership without the traditional shackles of the credit score. The moral? Banks may guard the front gate, but the law always leaves a side door ajar. Footnote. This section concludes by reaffirming that multiple legal paths exist to home ownership without credit.